Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. There's one there, and there's one there as well. And I think that one is... yeah, that one's an iron patch. And I'm pretty sure the one to the west of that, over here, is more electronic circuits. So we'll put some of those in there. And we are busy putting lots of these little pictures. The pictures, I like these pictures. I'm really pleased that we found out about this. I'm really pleased with whoever it was that told me that these pictures exist, because I had no clue before. I had genuinely no idea that these pictures were even a thing. And now that I found out that they are, I absolutely love them. I think they are amazing. So we're going to drop that into there. There we go. So we've got that marked up. No longer have to spend boatload of time searching for everything that I want to find. I just look for a very quick scan for the main icon like this, and there I've got it right in the middle of our square. I mean, it does help that I've got everything laid out on our neat and tidy grid that we've got. This neat and tidy grid definitely improves the situation, and we know what all of these are. I'm going to mark them anyway. I'm going to put that one over onto there, and I'm going to put that one onto there. And this is where crude oil is fed in rather than crude oil coming out. But we also know that. I've got each of these squares produces everything. So where I've got those marked, we know what they're all about anyway. And we've got a nice little lot up through there. This is looking pretty good. I'm liking this. This is looking pretty good indeed. Now, I want to go to you, and I want to see modules next. What do we got? I've got no modules. I've got level 1 modules, but the level 3 stuff, yeah, that ain't happening. Right. Nope, I want to be on the map mode. I want to go up here. So I know that those are operational. I made those operational. I did put them as non-stack inserters, but that doesn't really matter. We don't need those to be stack inserters at all. And we're a little bit slow on these because I don't have that lot running. Did I put speed modules going? No, I did not. I've got those high-level ones going. The mid-level ones are not going. And neither are the low-level ones. None of them are going. We're going to need to put the high-level ones going. We're going to need to put all of them going. That's what we're going to need to do. Right, in order to get them up and running, I'm going to have to go like this. We will take... copy. I will copy... No, I won't. I will copy 2 of them. Like that, to start with. And I'm going to go over here. That lot is already up. That lot is not. And all I'm going to do is... I'm going to start doing it like this. Here. I could do this a little bit faster. I'm going to do it like that. But no, I can do this a little bit faster. If I go and take that and I drop it there and then I drop it over there like that. Get rid of that one and then I copy those 4 like that. And then I get rid of those 4. And then go back down here and I go to paste like this. I can bring this down to here and we will do the output. On them, it's now 3 clicks to get across instead of lots of clicks. So we can do that. Go there. And I'll just use regular regular fast inserters for this rather than stack inserters. I think it's going to be a little bit faster. Well, it'll be faster to get them up and running because all of the stack inserters at the moment are going off to be put into the furnace builds, right? We've got all of those furnace builds that we're busy putting up and running. So these over here, I'll allow these now to be built without limit. That's the other thing that I'm doing. I'm not putting any limits on these. I think I will set limits on the level 2 ones. These level 1s, I won't set limits on them. I think there is actually a science pack that needs these level 1s anyway, so it's not like it's going to be a major problem for us. If we decide to go back into science production, that is. Besides, these don't use that high a percentage of materials. And it doesn't matter anymore. We now want to use up materials. Right? We want to actually use materials. We don't want to limit the amount of materials being produced. So I could quite happily go and set this next lot without limit. I'll do it. I won't put limits on these. We will just chuck them in. I have got limits set on the productivity modules, which is a bit unfortunate because we could have done with a whole load more than we've currently got, but yeah, that'll be all right. Yes, we could have done with a few more, but I think we'll be okay just for now. We will soldier on. We will be able to do this. Fear not. Right, there's that lot there. We can get those back up and running. So we've got the level 3 ones right in there. Go to you, and that's level 3. Confirm. It is level 3, isn't it? Yes, because that's rocket control unit. No, that's rocket fuel in there, which is there, like that. Right, rocket fuel is in there. That one there is level... Yeah, that is level 2. That's level 2's in there. So I want to go you and you right there. Confirm. And then these two over here, these are both level 1. So I want to put you... that one, and you are that one there. Confirm. Right, there's that bit. I've got these up here, but one of these is not actually operational. So we're going to put that one operational as well. This is going to be the one that's not going to have any limits. The other one does... The other low-level one of these does have limits, as do the rest of them. But then the high-level... the high-level speed modules, they've also got limits. So it's not like that they're going to be any different to these. The only difference is the mid-range ones, and honestly, I don't think it's going to like have a massive effect across the whole thing. And that is in there. Right, that's good. So we've got that bit up and running. We've got a shortage of these, but that's because we've got a shortage of green circuits. I don't know if we got a shortage... I think mostly we got a shortage of green circuits because we've got a shortage of iron. Right? We've got a whole load of green circuits up there. And then I got other green circuit production down over here. But that is almost definitely because of the major shortage of iron that we've got across everything. In here... The next thing that we're going to want then is chests. We're going to want a... Like, all I've got at the minute for chests is I've got one thing here. I have gone and boosted the iron chests being made a little... Well, the steel chests being made a little bit. But I think we could do some squares of these. Maybe we should. Maybe we should pop in a couple of squares. We'll do a square of steel. We'll do a square of active, a square of requester, and a square of push. And that'll take up 4... We'll do it in these. Where? We got 4 squares right over there. We will get them up and running next. So let me just put down the basic blank square on here. We'll do 4 of them. So we're going to have steel chests. Then we're going to have active provider, passive provider, requester. There. So we've got 4 lots right in there, ready. And then all we've got to do is just fill out all of those orders. There's a lot of stuff that we need to start filling up now. And hopefully we've got the robots to do it. 697,000. They are still spooning into the system. And they're doing so at a fairly reasonable rate. It's got to be said. 697. And you can see how fast they're running in. I've got 408,000 out of 698,000. Which means that I've got 290,000 robots are now in the air. Which... I'd say was actually pretty good. 298,000 in the air and flying at any one time is reasonable by anybody's standards, I would say. I can't see any reason to complain about that. 699,000. Let's just get up to the top up here. That's going to hit 700,000 robots in our system. We've actually got 700,000 robots in the system. we're still producing them at the most ridiculous rate. We don't need all of this for producing them anymore, though, do we? I could start to get rid of some of that, and I could use it elsewhere if I really wanted to. I don't really want to. 700,000 right there. Just 300,000 still to go. What have I got in storage? 273, which means that we've only got 27,000 robots to make. And then we have got a full 1,000,000 robots. After that, we've got to get them in the air. We've got to keep them in the air, sustained for a minimum of 1 minute. I'm not going to stop making them because I reckon that we're probably going to need 1.2 million robots in the system in order to get 1,000,000 in the air at any one time. Because that's kind of how it works. You don't get to just do all of them all at once unless something is going wrong. It's just not going to do that. I can't see it happening. So what we're going to end up with is we're going to end up with about 1.2, 1.3 million robots in total. And all of those robots then, we'll have the majority of them in the air, if we can keep them sort of choked long enough. And that's the other thing that we've got to work on, is we've got to make sure that they choke up for long enough. Before I start doing too much down there on the new zones with our factories that we're going to be making, I think I will deconstruct that one right there. I'm going to stop putting limits on these chests. I'm going to stop putting limits on that one, and that one over there. The others, they can keep their limits. You can also have your limit cap removed. And then we'll put standard inserters back on these. I'm just going to have normal fast inserters rather than anything fancy. So we will put one there, and one there, and one there, and one there. So we've got regular inserters going in on those. That one, yeah, well, that one can just stay as it is. That one's not really going to matter. These here, they're not going to matter either. I've got absolutely loads of these in here. We've got plenty of storage for those, so we don't need to worry about them. Now I'm going to come along this way, and I'm going to let my robots start putting down a whole load of stuff for this factory in here. Dump the whole lot out. But we're going to want a whole load of push chests. That's one thing that we are going to need to work on, is getting a mountain of push chests pushed out into the available to be able to be pushed out, because we're going to be wanting to put push chests on a lot of things up here. We're going to want to put some up here, like around all of the bits of copper, and then any zones that we've got that have, like, I'm also thinking these here, we should also be upgrading these to push chests. Now, we've got a lot of robots already queuing up out across this side, and if we ultimately change all of this round so that it becomes push chests rather than standard chests, then, yeah, like that one there, that's got no requests coming out. Like, nothing is being taken. I've only got 160 coming off of that one. And then, if we look all the way out over onto this side, 1,200, 1,600 with no requests at all. They're not using them up. They're not coming out to grab them, which does mean that it's sort of going to, everything's going to slow down a little bit. Now, I've got machines. I've got various bits coming out here. We've also got landfill that's being taken over that side. We can ignore all of that. I can ignore everything for the most part. Go back into here, and we will do our little set of upgrades that we've done before. We will go to you, and we will upgrade that one. So you right there, I don't want the ones that I've already got. Those can all go and be placed down. Now, actually, we didn't have any of the other grabs anyway. We didn't have any of the other inserters anyway, so that didn't really make any difference. And if I look in here, I've still got 28 of those, so we're doing just fine on that. And we've picked up a couple and brought them back, although they will have gone and put them elsewhere. Then we grab that lot and we can put them down onto there. And that is now neatly and tidily all been placed down. We've got a couple of chests coming out over this way. Not very many, but there are a few. And then once those are all done, yeah, actually, I can just ignore that. What I want to do now is I want to go over to here, and I want to start on this side over here. And now, I definitely want passive provider chests. I want active provider chests. I want requested chests. And I would say that, yes, we do want to go with steel chests as well. So we'll do this first one as steel chests like that. And then I will go and copy that into there. That's requesting 900. I'm going to boost that up to 1,000 in there so that it makes it nice and easy. We've got no limits on this either. And then we've got lots of chests. We've got lots of spare chests. So if I first up, I will take that and I will copy that all the way through here. Quite why I've got those being requested over here still, I don't really know. It's a little bit weird because I'm not supposed to have those. Like the chests won't actually take them. I suppose it's because they've been requested and they'll try and bring them out and then they'll change their mind once it's all done. So we'll drop that lot down into there and then we can go back up this way. And now I need to copy that and I need to paste it out across here so that I've got 1,000 on each of them and 1,000 on each of those. Yes, I've got 1,000 requested, and then 1,000 on each of these as well. There we go. So there is 1,000 requested on every single one. That bit is now underway and slowly building itself up. So next, I want to go into this one, and this is going to be these chests right here, the passive provider chests. I do actually need to make a few of these and get them put down. So I'm going to do these in some groups of 5 like that. So they drop down and just put a few in place. And then while I'm making those, we will also do our upgrade planner. I will run that one across there like that. Upgrade all of those. Let's put out the requests. And it's already put down a load of the chests as well. It's going to help us out a little bit. And then we can go into there and we can put that lot in. Out they go. Go on. Put them all down. Good, dutiful little robots. And then you lot over there. Go and put that last lot down. And there's a couple of chests going out. And there goes all of the fast inserters. So I'm making a few chests to go into this bit. I've got most of them done. I've got 2 more to do over there. A few on that line and a few... Okay, I've still got quite a lot to do. And we will also go into here and we will make a few requested chests as well. Although I don't think we're going to need very many of those. I think most of those will already be on their way down. So I just want to wait for most of that lot to turn up. Then once it does turn up, we'll sort of have a situation like we've got going on over here. And we should be able to place the rest of them down without too much trouble. And our next request is going to have to be for these new chests. That's going to be our next big thing that we're going to want to do. So if we've got these next chests going in, what chests are they going to be? We're going to go for the red ones in here. We'll start off by making the red ones. So if I start off by making them, then we'll do the blue ones, and then we'll do the purple ones. So we've got the requested chests in here first, like this, and that's just chests in there. So I'll just copy that and I'll paste it into there. So this is asking for 225 electronic circuits. I'm going to put that up to 600 electronic circuits. The request, I need 1, 3, and 1. So I want to go into here. That's supposed to go up to 600. So I want to change that one to 600. This one here is going to change to 200. And that one right there is also going to change to 200. Like that. So that is my requested chest. Now I've got a couple of these still waiting on. So I'm going to stand right here. And I'm going to wait until I have made this little stack of chests. And that's going to get the request. You know what? Actually, I don't need to do that immediately. What I could do is, while I'm still making some stuff, we can copy that, and we can run along, and we can at least set these where they're supposed to be set, and I can set those along there as well, and then I can set those along there as well. So I've got all of those set in place, everywhere that they need to be. I've got those are requested, but they're not going to be able to turn up because I've got like the wrong item on there. So I don't know how long it takes them to figure out that it can go there, but then it can't go there. I think what they got to do is they got to take the item to it, realize that it can't go there, and then turn around and come back again. I think that's how it's going to work. Now, I've got 24 of these chests here, so the passive chests, we've got all of those taken care of. It's just the requester chests now that we need to put down for these requests there. And once those are all in place, I'll then be able to run out through and drop that lot down. Now, that is actually going to be the exact same request for all of them. The only thing that's going to change is the actual recipe for in the factory. The ingredients are all identical. We've just dropped those two down over there. I've got a few more being made. They're running down here. I want you to fill that one in at least. Yeah, and so that whatever we've got in that chest is going to be identical and is going to be placed down on all of these other lines as well. Which does mean that, you know, it should be fairly simple to go and put everything in. So I can just copy and paste this one, and then I should be able to run along and do all of the rest from this point on. So we run right the way along there. I've got one line done. I will request a few more of these to be made like that. That's another 50 of them that I'm making. And then I can go along here and make that lot there. And 600, 200, and 200 all the way through. Over here, I'm not quite ready. I've got a few there that haven't yet been placed down. I need to wait for them. If I just hurry up and make the chests do I have enough? I've got chests being brought to me. Oh, there we go. There we go. And they've placed all those down. Right, now I can run through and put down this last lot in here. Let's have a look. I've got filters 600, 200, and 200. I haven't got anything being brought over yet. We have 740 logistics robots in the system, with 450 currently spare. So we've got almost 300,000 in the air now. 460,000 spare. We've got 280,000 robots up in the air and flying. There. Now I've finally got a few bits being delivered over here. It's taking its time to get the delivery sorted out for this particular little area. And I guess we kind of expect that, really, though, don't we? So I'll let that lot run into there. And in the meantime, I'm going to run over here, because these requests here are identical. So that's all I got to do, is I just got to keep working through. Same requests on all of these chests. It's nice and easy. This is a really, really simple one. And do that all the way through to there. That one's also got that request. And then I can move all the way over to here. I've got more chests being dumped out. And this is the last one. So I've just got to get the last few of these chests in here. I'm going to sit here and just wait just a second. That's most of those put in place. So we can go along here and drop all of them in. And then once that's done, once we've got all of these requests in. Let's just make... Yeah, that is still working. Once we've got all of these requests in, we will then be able to go back through and just do these bottom sets of factories to get for the right chests. So these here, we're going to do push chests in here. So we want to be making them right there. And I want to run that through into there. And then I want to come over to here like that. And then I want to come over to here and I want to do that. Right, that's push chests all into there. Then I can come over to this side and I can get started over here. This one is going to be the only other one, which was requester chest. That's going to go into there. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that into all of those and all of these over here. And then finally all of these over here as well. There. I have now got a square set up for the three main ones that we use. And also then I've got the basic steel chests in there. I'm just going to let these accumulate a little bit. We are doing this a bit at the moment. We're sort of hanging around and letting things accumulate, but it is working. We can get enough if we get some chests stored up, that's also going to really help us out. We are quite short on the speed modules, but then the speed modules are not really going to matter on here. They're not like a serious major concern for us at the moment. What we do have is a nice lot of factories now that are pumping these out, and we've got a lot of factories over here that are pumping out those as well. So we're going to have a decent quantity of chests being manufactured. I've got 15 of these on me at the moment. I've got 23 active providers as well, which is going to help us do a few little bits and pieces. And we're getting closer to getting that lot finished over there, which we're probably going to be glad of soon. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for some of these to finish off, let's just go into here. We will do an icon right there, and we will take that icon there, confirm, and then that one right there is the red chests, confirm. That one over there is the purple chest. Yes, and that one right there is the blue chests. Confirm. There, so we've now got a couple of chests being done over there. We've also got a whole load of requests in here. Most of the requests in this side are speed. Right, that's most of these requests in here, speed are stack inserters. They're the stack inserters that we want in there. Now, I've got stack inserters over here being made. The problem is, I don't have the other materials. I got 5,000 green circuits being requested in here. I've got 300 regular fast inserters and 300 red circuits in here. And, yeah. They're just not coming over. They don't seem to be anywhere in the system. They're nowhere to be seen. They are conspicuous by their absence. Most of them are currently conspicuous by their absence. I have got a lot of materials missing. There is a huge amount of materials missing. I think, really, what we need... Like, I've got all of these over this side, and it's slowly increasing the number of robots that we've got spare, but it's also slowly increasing the number of robots that we've got in the air. Now, it's difficult for me to actually see how many I've got flying. I've got 757,000 in total. And we got 486,000 spare. So 757 minus 486 is whatever. Still about 380,000, isn't it? Is it 300,000? No, it's 280,000, sorry. Something along those lines. We want... I mean, yeah, I do actually want more robots in the air. That is another thing that we are going to be working towards. And then we've got this lot over here. They are quickly expanding out. We're getting... Alright, I'm looking around here. I'm looking at these here. I'm trying to see who's got the little bit of landfill just for some of those, so that we get some more roboports down. I've got roboports over here. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to keep expanding this bit over here. I'm going to keep expanding backwards in this direction, because what this is going to do is that is going to help us get a bridge all the way across over here. And that's something that we could really, really do with. Having that bridge across there is... It's just going to help things all round, I think. So if I drop that one in there, we've got another one that's going to be on its way out, and they're going to get over to doing this bit just a tiny, tiny little bit faster. And then I want some landfill up on that bit there. I got landfill covering most of the rest of those bits in there, so that's not really going to matter. We've got the bridge that goes all the way over. This is all being filled in, which will have some more roboports placed down. Everything on there should work out perfectly. This over this side, this is going to be a bit different. So the next... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. So we've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.